Welcome back to cryptogains for another video. Do you have a GPUNet Node? Did you purchase one last year? If you do, I'm going to show you in this video how to set it up. It's been a long time coming and I would have wished I could have done it sooner, but you know, their dashboard was down. It said it was in maintenance for such a long time, so I didn't want to kind of start something if I couldn't finish it. I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible. It is very simple to set up. If it sounds interesting, drop the like, give me a subscribe. You want two things. First, you want to come onto dashboard.gpu.net. I'll drop a link in the info section, takes you straight here. You need this first because you need to be able to buy certain things over here to set up the node. It's basically the G points. I will talk about it. This is what we couldn't do before because it was under maintenance, so you couldn't get the G points. And then you want to come over to ease flow. Ease flow is where you're going to set up your node, right? It's sort of like if you was to set it up on your computer, you have to go through the understandings of learning how to set up a node and everything else, right? All the information that you type in on the commands and stuff. Whereas this is sort of like a one-click service. You just click it to set it up, yeah? And this is what's been popular right now. And you can see people use this for Aether nodes. They use it for Carve nodes, all kind of nodes. This GPU.net, which is what we're going to use. You've got the story there, which I think is going to be such a great project. You've got Zai. So you can come over to here. It's called app.easeflow.io. Again, I'll drop the link in the info section. You want to click on dashboard, and then you want to look for GPU.net and click add node, right? So when you're on this stage here, it's going to say to you, you can set up one node and have all of your license on that one node. Please understand this part because I got confused. I purchased 10 nodes. I just wasted so much flipping money. I spoke to the team, managed to get the money back, but yeah, you don't have to do that. So when you buy a GPU.net node, you know, if you went over to wherever you went at the time, you're actually buying the license. You're buying the license to run the node. So essentially, we were buying 2 licenses or 4 licenses. In my case, I bought 10 licenses, and you can see over the left-hand side, that's how many nodes that I'm running now, because I bought 10 licenses. So in my head, I was thinking I had to buy 10 nodes to like operational nodes. It's almost like a server. It's like a VPS, a virtual private server. But you don't need that many, you just need the one. And it says you can run all of your licenses on the one node, or the host, shall we call it. So you only make sure this is on one, and then you can select how you want to pay this. Do you want to pay it once every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, or every year? Now, this is entirely up to you how you want to do it. If you've got the money, I would personally say just set it up for the year. You write today's date down in your phone, on your calendar, or whatever, and that's it, done. You don't have to come back to it for a whole year. And for the whole year, it just brings you passive income. That, for me, that's been the best way, because if you do it monthly, you're going to have to keep coming back every month, looking. Now, if you haven't got the money, I understand, and you know, easy for you right now because it's $45 a month and everything else. Whereas if you do it for the year, you get this. It says here you're getting a 15% discount applied as well. I'm not earning anything out of this. I'm just showing you a simple setup, and yeah, you know that will just last you a whole year. You don't have to worry about it. You may need to top up your account, which is this, with the $450 or whatever you're using. You know, $200, whichever one you decide to go to. So you want to basically click on your account at the top right. You may have to log in, sign up. You know, put your email address to actually get here. But once you've signed in and logged up and stuff, you can click on payments at the top right corner, and in here you can select how much you want to top up. Now, if you're going to go for the year and you're going to have about $450 something, you can type that, you know, $459, or you can actually click on one of these, look, and then it tells you how you can pay. You can pay by the Ethereum network, the Polygon, Base, Binance, whichever network you have the money on that's cheaper for you, that's how you can pay it. So once you've got the money in here, and then you've gone over to the node setup, and you know, you selected your GPU.net node, you've selected the time frame and everything else, you just deploy the node. And once you've done that, it will look something like this in your backend. Has a funny looking name, and you know, it just tell you that it's like this. Now, yours might not say running, right? So you need to get this to run. How do you get it to run? You click on it, and you should be able to connect your MetaMask wallet to this node, right? So I use my ledger, it's connected to my ledger, and that's the top wallet address that you would see for yours, right? And then they give you a burner wallet address. Now, I highly recommend when you're setting this up, you save the phrase that it gives you, because it will give you like a private phrase, which means if anything ever goes wrong, you can access this burner wallet again, because essentially your whole node and everything will be tied to that burner phrase address. So you write down the passphrase that they give you, store it, don't lose it, keep hold of it forever. Yeah, do not put it on emails or anything else, because you're going to need that in the future if anything goes wrong. So what they require for you to set up this node is you need to be staking at least 100 G points. And if you look on the right hand side here, I've got 295 staking in this one particular thing, but you need at least 100 G points. So you need to go and get the G points. So this is where you head over to this part. It says dashboard.gpu.net, and then at the top right here, once you've logged in with your MetaMask, it says you can get G points. Now, as you're logging into all of this, you might see your MetaMask switch over to the GAN chain network, because that's essentially what you're running. You're running the GAN chain network, so we can obviously be validators for whatever happens on this network in the future, right, on this chain. So if it switches over, that's fine, just accept it and everything else. And you want to click get G points, right? So you click on this, and down here it says you can buy it. Obviously you want to buy it with, or can you do it on any chain? You can choose Polygon and Ethereum. I usually just use Ethereum, but if you want to use Polygon, you can. You buy the G points, and you need 100 G points, right? So can you do it here? 100 G points right now. Oh no, sorry, that's the dollar amount. 100 G points. Does it let you select 100? Doesn't let you. So I think it works out to be $1.50 per 1 G point. So if you did like $200, well, that's 133. You don't need that much. What's $160? There you go. Something like $160 could be good. You buy $160 worth of G points, and then once you purchase them, you need to send it over to your address here so you can stake them. How do you do it? Well, this is the part where they use your burner address. They want your burner address, so you're going to copy the burner address, yeah? You're going to come back over here, and then once you've purchased them over here, you'll see them over here in your normal wallet, MetaMask wallet. You're going to click transfer, and then you're going to select the 160 tokens to transfer, and it's going to say down here, enter the burner wallet address or the SS58 address. See where it says SS58? It says it over here, look, top burner SS58 address. That's the wallet address that you're copying and you're pasting right here, so you can send it over. I'm not going to paste it. You just paste it over, and then you can send it over. And then you say transfer. Once you've done that, you will then have 100 G points sitting in your node right here, right? It will say something like 100 G points, or it might say over here on the right-hand side in one of these things. So once you've done that, on this part here where it says step 3, mine says already validated. But yours might have a little purple button saying you need to stake the points. So you can click the stake the 100 tokens, the G points, and then that's it. It should just sort automatically, after a few minutes, just set itself up. Now, what I did notice because I help my mum, she's got a node as well, and everyone else, what we noticed is that it can take up to 24, 48 hours because I think it puts you through like a wait list, and then it activates you. So that time period for it to go green, because you have this bar here which might show purple or whatever it is, it takes time for it to go green. It can take up to 24, 48 hours. So don't panic. You've done all the right steps. And, I would just sit back, wait over the next day or so to see if it's active. You'll know when it's active because it will show green. And then you'll have this part here confirming that your validator is active. And then you can come back over here. You can click on the holder part up here. And then you can see on the left-hand side, or even the validator part if you like, on the top left-hand side, it will show that the total node that you have, or total nodes. And if you scroll down, you can see the active nodes that are running, and you can see it active. So this will be your nodes that are fully running, and then you can start earning some rewards, right? So in this case, I've got 64 here. Overall, I've earned 250 here. That's with on top of the 60. That's because it says I'm a node holder. I think every node holder may get some rewards, right? That's pretty much the simpleness of setting up this node. So I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys. Sorry for the delay on this. It has been such a long one. I had to have this website running and working to show you the simple steps, and it just wasn't running. Therefore, it delayed me in making the video. So hopefully you guys can set up your nodes nice and easy. You can have some great passive income to come in the future. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. See you in the next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.